How are you? Today, we're going to talk about stopping the pitch slap. That's it. We're talking about making some real connections, y'all. Recently, I've had a lot of people sending me connection requests on LinkedIn. And so I'm actually writing an article about it that I'm going to put on LinkedIn today, because I usually try to do at least 2 articles a week, but I'm going to probably end up with 3, maybe 4 this week, just because there's a lot on my heart and a lot on my mind. And I really want to talk about stopping the pitch slap. That time when people are trying to pitch you before they even know you. LinkedIn is notorious for it. I get connection requests all the time, and they'll say, hey, I want to connect with you. And some will even send me a message first. And then I get on there, they'll book an appointment, and the next thing I know, all they're trying to do is sell me something. I don't know them, I don't like them, and I don't even trust them. But they're already at the sales pitch door. So today I thought about having a conversation about why it's so important that we don't do that to people. I understand we all have products and services that we want to sell because that's how we build our revenue. But the truth is, in today's age, you can't afford to just show up at somebody's door and start selling them and they don't know you. Imagine someone coming to you, offering you their $30,000 mastermind, and you've never even heard of them. You haven't even had time to do the research. They simply show up and say, bye, 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 and you're looking at them like deer in the headlights. Baby, we had to stop that stuff. And so I'm writing a whole article about it. It'll be put out there. And as always, I have my 5 steps and the action steps. But I wanted to just suggest that as you're going about your day and you're thinking about how you want to show up in the marketplace when you are networking for real connections, where you simply take a pause and not approach people with the intent to sell, but approach people with the intent to get to know them. When you build relationships, they normally will last for years, and that's an opportunity for you to grow and sell your business at a later date. Nothing more gives me great pleasure than to meet a new entrepreneur and figure out how I can seek to serve and support before I ever offer them an opportunity to purchase something from me. By taking this approach, I've had great success in growing my business and increasing my revenue. So I want to encourage all of you to do a few things when you meet a new entrepreneur. Number 1, get to know them. Take the time to figure out who they are, what they do, and how you can support them. Make it a win-win for both of you. The next thing I would suggest is that you find a common ground. What is it that you both believe in? I know one thing would be that you both believe in business because you're both entrepreneurs. Start there first. Get to know them. Offer value first. In this day and age where we're all trying to get to, according to what we see on social media, everybody's trying to be 6 figures, be millionaires and everything like that. That's fine and good, but you better offer some value first. What do you bring for that other person that would be of value to them? Is it a connection? Is it part of what you do as your services? Look for something of value that you can offer them that would make them want to keep the connection with you. Be patient. Relationships aren't grown overnight. It takes time to develop real relationships. And when you become part of the people development process, people will gravitate towards you. And after all of that, always follow up. Take the time to say, hey, I really appreciate getting to know you. And when you do the follow-up, at least I'd like to give them an opportunity to connect with me at a later date, if that's something I want to do, or offer them a contact or connection, or just offer a tidbit of business bite, maybe a software or something that I heard. Hey, have you heard of Perplexity? That's one of the newest AI things I found about. I'm obsessed with Perplexity. Love it. You might want to try it yourself. The bottom line is, build relationships and sales will happen. I know some of you don't believe that, but I'm telling you right now, one of the best things I did for myself in networking was learning to build relationships. And I'm happy to say I have some very strong business relationships that help propel me to the next level on a daily basis. I wanted to keep this short today because I'm not feeling that well. And that's another thing. You got to do your self-care. It's Wednesday. In my world, that means Wellness Wednesday. That's the day that I remember to do my self-care and take care of myself. And one of the things I'm doing today to take care of myself is I'm going to shut all of this stuff down and go take a nap. So I'm going to be networking with myself today, y'all. As always, if you or someone you know have thoughts of harming themselves or others, please, please, please call the National Crisis Lifeline at 988 Veterans Press 1. Remember, the choices you make today will be the reality you live tomorrow, so choose wisely. Don't make a permanent decision based on a temporary situation. If you need to rest, rest. If you need to be around people, go gather your family, significant others around you. Maybe your friend, a pet, whatever you need to do. But remember, you are not alone. And stop pitch slapping people. It ain't pretty. Be blessed. See y'all tomorrow.